Are you ready to travel back in time with me? 1 year ago, I bought a house in the middle of the Swedish countryside. Back then, when I looked at the house listing, one thing that really captured my interest was that it would also come with a separate guest house. I had already played with the thought that it'd be absolutely lovely to rent out my little place in the countryside whenever I'm not around, to show guests the beauty of this part of Sweden. When I saw that it had a spare guest house, I just loved the idea of having a separate space for guests and visitors. So far, I have not touched anything yet in the house, so it pretty much looks exactly as when I bought it. It definitely feels like taking a step back in time, but I just absolutely love it. So, welcome on my little guest house tour.
Hello and welcome to my guest house. Okay, come inside. Okay, so now we're in my guest house, and yeah, it basically came with the property. It's actually not that small. I think it's around 65 square meters more or less, and it has 2 floors. I think previously it used to be the previous owner's first house, and then they built the other one, which is now my house, and then they moved from this house to the other one and probably just used this one as like a guest house. But yeah, I have not touched anything in this house yet, except for trying to rip out 1 floor to see if there's like hidden wooden flooring below it. But other than this, I haven't done anything. This is gonna be a major project for the upcoming future, and I'm super excited about it because I think the guest house has a lot of potential. I think it's super cute, and yeah, now I want to show you. I hope you also like it, and I'd say we start with the room behind me. Maybe, as you can guess, it's the kitchen. So let's go inside. Okay, first room for us, the kitchen. The kitchen is probably my favorite spot in the house at the moment. I really do like the vibe in here. It definitely does have like a little country house vibe. I'm planning to keep most of the stuff actually, and yeah, just to upgrade everything a little. But yeah, in this corner I just want to do some paneling, new wallpaper, but you know, keep the chairs. I love the red pops that it adds in here. Also love the curtains. They're definitely gonna stay in here. But yeah, the rest just, you know, like updating a bit of the flooring. I really want to have a super nice wooden flooring. But yeah, the windows are great. They're really big, so you definitely, when you look outside, have the feeling you're in the middle of the countryside. Okay, and then let me show you this corner. So this is the little kitchen cooking corner here, which I think is super cute. I will update this though and just get a new oven, get a new sink, and also update all the cupboards and so on, because they are a bit dated. This is also the fire, like the wood burner, which is used to actually heat the house, which is quite funny. But yeah, I will definitely install some other heating heaters as well in the house, just to have like an extra means of heating the house, and not just to be not just to rely on one. But overall, I think actually the kitchen will not be super difficult to renovate. I think this should be, I mean, it will obviously take time, but I think it will be not too much of crazy work in here. It's gonna be okay. I'm optimistic here. I mean, I obviously do have a mood board. What I want to like have achieved in this room and like the vibe I want to go for and the colors and so on. And I think I will definitely in this room keep it very much to the colors red, because yeah, you know, this whole section, like the chairs and everything is red, and then also kind of this blue here from the cupboard, because I think it's super beautiful. I mean, just look at this beauty. And then from the kitchen we can walk into this other room in here. So this room currently serves as a storage space for the old furniture that was over in my house. And when I had some friends over, I was like, you are gonna help me? We're moving this into the guest house. So I have to see what I'm actually gonna do with this stuff. Don't know if I wanna keep this. But yeah, so this room, I think it has a super nice size. However, I feel like it's a bit of an awkward room, you know? It's kind of right in between the kitchen and the living room. So people will always walk through it. So it's also not a room where you can be like cozy in and like comfortably, you know? So, because initially I thought about making like a little reading corner or something, but I just feel like it's not gonna be so nice, you know? So my idea was to actually build a bathroom in here and split the room basically here where I'm standing more or less, and build in a new bathroom in here, because the bathroom that is currently in the house is a little bit scary, to be honest. And I thought it could actually be a really cool spot for a bathroom. And then I would just have like a second window that I build in there, like a really big one. And then we can have like a nice bathtub in there. And then have like the toilet over there where it's currently, which I'm going to show you in a second as well. But yeah, I thought this would maybe be the best use of the room. I have no idea in terms of costs how much this will cost me. I'm hoping not too much, but yeah, for now that's the plan. I would like to do this and build a bathroom. Oh yeah, and then the flooring. So basically when I bought the house when I got the keys last year, I played a bit of Jonna Jinton, because I had watched a video where she was like ripping out the old floor in her house and she found this beautiful wooden flooring, and I got super motivated and I was like, oh, I want to see if it's the same in my house. And I just went over, I grabbed some tools and I started ripping out the floors. Afterwards I was like, oh, maybe I should have thought about this a bit before, you know, ripping it all out, but hey, you know, if you don't check, you will never know. Plus the old flooring that was here before was extremely ugly anyways. You can see it, it's still like here on the side. It's like this plastic mat that they put on top of everything back in the days. But yeah, so I mean, I did find wooden flooring, but unfortunately I was told this is not the kind that is supposed to be on top. So I probably have to add a second layer of flooring here as well, which, hey, I just got rid of the second layer, but it's okay. I mean, you know, it will be beautiful floor that I put there one day. What I really do like here is that in all the windows in the house, wherever you look outside, it's always green and you have trees, and it's super beautiful. I really like this, and the windows are actually still in a pretty good shape, so I am hopeful I do not have to replace them, because that will add to the list of costs, which we don't like, no. Okay, next room. Okay, so this is the room where we really are gonna make a time travel. Let me show you. okay. I mean, I do love my spinning wheel that I own now. But yeah, this room is definitely in need of an upgrade. But I really like the size of it. I think you can definitely do a lot of it, a lot with it. As in the other rooms, I'm definitely gonna keep the table, the chairs, probably those ones as well. You know, I have to see, you know, to properly like clean the textiles and everything. Then I would also keep the chairs, maybe like reupholster them or something, to make them fresher, but generally I want to keep it. Yeah, what can I say about this room? Goal is, can you actually see it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm planning to have also like a big bookshelf over there where I can have a lot of like games and books and so on, and then basically move the table over there into the corner, which I don't know if you can see actually now. Hang on. So yeah, so then basically have the table here in this corner or something, next to the books, and then have a couch on this side. And let's move our angle. Bum, bum, bum. Get a good look on my spinning wheel. And then basically have a big couch here in the corner, and yeah. Also here we'll have to remove the flooring because the current one is terrible. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then again, you know, like the usual like painting and redoing this. Also, like, I mean, honestly, what do people do when they get stuff like this? I mean, there's still hair on my spinning wheel. Also, I do have a lot of old pictures on the wall. I'm not really sure what to do with them. I also found this one on the table, and then on the back side it basically says, what does it say? Runsten from Skansen in Stockholm. I love Skansen. I actually have to look up what this is. No, yes, now it focuses. I have to look up what this Runsten is. Very curious. But yeah, guess it's coming somewhere. Okay, so in here we've got this scary little Harry Potter closet bathroom. I will show you this at the end. But first we're gonna go upstairs to show you the two other bedrooms that are upstairs. So let's go up the stairs and then I can show you. Okay, we are now in the second floor, and can you see this? I'm pretty sure this used to be a window before, and then they've just removed it for whatever reason. I actually really want to open this up again and build in a window there. I mean, you know, the cutout is there already, but it would give so much more lighting into the staircase area, which would be amazing. Okay, okay, so here we have got the first bedroom. Yeah, and then this room could, yeah, basically just be for maybe some kids or for a couple. To be honest, I don't have too many plans yet for the room. I will probably just give it a new coat of paint and get some furniture, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I will do too much. However, this room does have 2 walk-in closets, which is pretty cool. I mean, they do look very scary at the moment, but hey, just because something is scary now doesn't mean it has to be in the future. But yeah, it will be super practical. Then you can just put loads of clothes in here, and we've got another scary one in here. I know, very inviting. I would be putting my clothes on there right now. But yeah, in the future, this will be nice. Okay, and yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about this bedroom. Again, cute window, love the curtains. I'm completely dark. Okay, over to the second bedroom. Ta-da! And this is the second bedroom, and I think you will actually get very jealous when I show you what I've got in here. Ready? Oh yes, I do have a second spinning wheel. I knew you would get jealous about this, right? So I've got 2 of them. I mean, who does not have the dream to own 2 spinning wheels, right? Guess we all do. And so that's basically the room. We've got the double bed here. Obviously gonna get a new mattress and everything. But yeah, definitely keeping the chairs. Wanna keep the chest of drawers, and yeah, just upgrade it a little bit. You can't be too tall in here. I mean, I'm pretty tiny. And I can touch the ceiling. So if you're like 2 meters or something, I'm not sure this will work in here actually. I guess people in the past just used to be a bit smaller. But I also want to show you the favorite furniture piece that I actually got with the house. Let me show you. I think this one is so cute. I mean, look at the how do you call it? The painting on it. And from here, you've got to look out into the back garden actually, which is super nice. And then you can also see a bit of the hills in the background that are there. So that's super nice. And the back garden of this house is down there. But yeah, the views are also super nice in here. And fun fact, when I actually bought the property, I had no idea that the back garden of this house actually also belonged to my property. Because when I came here, it was basically all covered in snow, the entire area. So I couldn't go to a lot of the places. And then when I came in, well, last summer, when I came to get the keys, I went down there and I was like, does this belong to me? Like, really? And then I realized it does, and I was super surprised. I was like, oh, I totally did not accept this, yeah. Expect, not accept. I didn't expect it. But hey, we're not gonna complain about extra garden space, right? Okay, and now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. I know. The red bathroom. Ta-da! Okay, let me show you. So this is a very red room. So well, got the bathtub there, and the toilet, and the sink. Not too much to say. It's quite small, but yeah. We'll see how I make it a bit less scary. So it's time to say good night to the bathroom. Oh yeah, and then you, well, have the front door there, and then the entrance door to the house. You have like this little room here, which is nice to either like, you know, put up all the shoes or hang up coats or just like have some stuff in here because it's, yeah, dry and warm. So yeah, that's basically the house. So I would say now I can still show you my back garden just for you to see it a little. And then I think we're done. So this is my garage. No, it's not. Okay, so this is a little shed for like tools probably. And then we can walk down here. Ow, ow, ow. Woo! Oh, fy fan.
And this was the moment lucky me stepped on a bee and then couldn't walk anymore for 2 days. But anyways, this little part also belongs to the guest house, and in the future I will turn it into a beautiful garden for all my guests. And I also pretty recently discovered that I have a lot of cherry trees here. So basically all of this is all cherry trees. So that's very exciting. And I don't know how I missed this in the last year. I have not seen that. And then this entire area also belongs to it. I really have to mow here. There's a lot of the new cherry trees growing there now actually. But yeah, I will get rid of this soon. So this area is also great once I've removed all the trees again, to just sit there and have a little of like an outdoor area here. So that will be nice. I honestly cannot wait to get started on the project of renovating my guest house and turning it into a beautiful little countryside cottage masterpiece. I think the guest house has a lot of charm, and I will definitely try to preserve as much of it as possible when giving it the little upgrade it deserves. Have a lovely day everyone, and I'll see you in my next video.